Hello, this is New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. Buildings have been materializing throughout the city's green belts, bidding goodbye to Kampala's green areas. Centenary Park is one of the latest of Kampala's green belts to be destroyed. Now, in this report, we bring you the green belts we have lost as commercialization eats up the city.
Kampala City has enjoyed great changes and its skyline has changed greatly in the last 20 years. New buildings have come up and big malls have been set up in the city center and in the suburbs. However, this has come at a cost. Many of the green belts have been destroyed in favor of the high-rising buildings as investors, both local and foreign, fight for space in the central business district. The once public spaces have been turned into private or are no longer accessible to the public. These include the highly guarded City Square and the one at the Clock Tower, where structures have been erected while some people are holding church services there. The losers are the Kampala dwellers. Before the 2000s, Centenary Park was a beautiful green belt in the city center. It hosted people who used to go and unwind in the green surroundings, relaxing in the evergreen and the well-maintained gardens. The trees and the shade and the scenery were the beauty of the park. It was common to find young people relaxing, children with their parents playing through the park. But all this came to an abrupt stop when the city authorities leased the park. In 2006, Kampala City Council, the predecessors of Kampala City Authority, leased the green strip of land for 10 years to Nalongo Estates developers to develop, utilize and maintain Centenary Park as a recreational park and bridal gardens. The park became a beehive of activity as bars, restaurants and entertainment centers sprouted up. In a short time, what lay as a greenbelt became a park of structures and hideouts. It was no longer attracting birds and people seeking to enjoy the scenery, but a place for exciting nightlife. This also sprouted a row between Kampala City Council Authority and Nalongo Estates, and goodbye to the green belt.
You don't want green. If you wanted green, you would have protected the green. Look at this mess. Look at all this.
Give us your court order. Give us your court order.
You are running out of order.
No, give us your court order.
No. You are running out of order. Everybody goes out of here.
We are not going anywhere.
The row we started in 2012 when Kampala City Council Authority tried to break the structures has come to the peak, with Parliament and the President being dragged into the matter. Both Parliament and the President agree that Nalongo Estate should demolish the illegal structures from the park. According to Kampala Capital City Authority, Nalongo Estate was supposed to keep the green belt. Now the authority is accusing her of erecting permanent structures which were not part of the lease agreement. Besides, the authority says the lease has expired and the park automatically reverts to the authority.
I'm very happy to inform you that the problems we had been having in Centenary Park regarding our storage project are now solved. We have been given permission to continue working and we are mobilizing the contractor to come back. There had been a contractor on site, but he was demobilized when we are blocked from going there.
The proprietor of Centenary Park, Sarah Nyakana, and her husband, Godfrey Nyakana, gave in to the demolition of the newly modernized park.
Faster and better, the faster the better, because then people can reinstate their shades and then they can still make their livelihood. Because now, if their structures are gone, it means the business is gone. So the faster they do the work, the better. Then they reinstate, then the people can come back and do their work.
Kampala Capital City Authority boss Jennifer Mosisi says part of the parkland will be used for public projects, including the much anticipated Ginger Road Kitugum House flyover, as well as the laying of pipelines for National Water and Sewage Corporation. As for Kampala's other green belts, only time will tell what will become of them. But with the current turn of events, more investors are seeking land in the green belts, which have now become victims of Kampala's commercialization.
You're still tuning into New Vision TV, and now for a Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at flamingos. Flamingos have long necks and long legs and are pinkish orange in color. They also wade in water. These bird species are commonly found at Lake Munyanyanga in the northeastern part of Katwe Kabatoro Town Council, which is in Kasese district. The abundance of these flamingos at this lake is attributed to constant migration from far places like Kenya and Canada. Take a look. Tall, graceful, and brightly colored pinkish-orange birds catch your eye. They are the most instantly recognizable wading birds in the world, the flamingo birds. In the midst of other birds such as white-browed, African hoopers, winding, desert cistocolus, among so many others. These flamingos migrate often from far places such as Kenya and Canada. They end up settling at Lake Munyanyanga. Flamingo stems from the word flamingo, a Spanish and Latin word which means fire and refers to the bright color of the bird's feathers. The pink, orange or red color of a flamingo's feathers is caused by pigments in their food. A wild flamingo's diet includes shrimp, plankton, and algae from the water sources. If those food sources do not provide enough pigmentation, flamingos may seem more gray or white, but they're still healthy and strong. Flamingos' oddly shaped beaks are especially adapted to separate mud and silt from the food they consume and, uniquely, are used upside down. Flamingos have a wild lifespan of 20 to 30 years. Many flamingos are threatened by predators and poachers. An adult bird is 3.3 to 4.6 feet tall, and they weigh between 3.3 to 9 pounds. Lake Munyanyanga has now become a tourist area for bird watching to many tourists who come to Uganda. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of the updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I'm Lynn Komjisha.